Hello everybody, and welcome to By His Grace Fishing. If this is your first time here, please subscribe below, hit that notification bell, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Well, we had some more rain. The water's up in the trees. We're going to try for a little ultralight top water bass fishing. We're going to be using a Rapala 1/8 ounce popper on an ultralight rod, 4-pound braid with an 8-pound leader. Let's see what we can get. Figure these bass will be coming up into the shallows today after all that rain, feeding off of the bugs and trying to run these bait fish up onto the bank. See some vegetation way on out there. There's one. Come here, little guy. You swallowed that thing. Let's get some pliers. Try not to hurt you here. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish. There's one. Calm down there, little fella. Let's get some pliers for you too. I want to keep from hurting you. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish. There's one. That one's quite a bit better. Come here, little guy. Don't wobble on me. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish. There's one. pliers for you, little guy, so we don't hurt you. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish. I think you want us to move spots anyways. There's one. Good fighter there. Hang on there, little guy. Turn you around where you're not all dirty. Well, you're dirty anyways. Clean you off. Thank you for that fish, Lord. Beautiful fish. Let's go out by that little willow bush out there. Not in it though. There's one. Lord, thank you for that beautiful fish. It's a pretty little guy there. There's one. Another little guy. He's barely hooked. Thank you for that beautiful fish, Lord. There we go, right there. Right beside that bush. There's one. Stay buttoned up there, buddy. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Let's go ahead and get the pliers for you, little guy. We'll make sure that we don't hurt you here. Thank you for that beautiful bass, Lord. We'll make our way back to the truck here. We've got to get to work this morning. Lord, if there's a fish out there, help us to catch him. We're going to release him, get him back to his family. We just want to give him a little TV time, take his picture. There he was. Thank you, Lord, for that fish. Ask and ye shall receive. Calm down, little guy. Calm down. Hold on, little fella. Thank you for that beautiful fish, Lord. There you go, guy. I like to tell people that are just getting into fishing, if you're using, it doesn't matter if you're topwater fishing, if you're bass fishing, bluegill fishing, crappie fishing, try to pick a bait that you know people catch fish on, or you've heard of people catching fish on, or a bait that you just think that you can catch fish on. And use that bait. And try not to bring too many baits at one time, because if you have a whole lot of baits, if you do 5 or 6 casts and you don't get a bite, you tend to stick it back in the tackle box and get a different bait and do the same thing with it, and before you know it, you've swapped out to 20 different baits. And you never come proficient in using any of those baits. That's why most of the time, if I'm fishing, if I'm fairly close to the vehicle, I will usually tie on one bait, and that's pretty much what I'll fish with the whole time, unless it's something that's like a gulp product or some of the smaller rubbers. I'll take replacements, but I'll still just take one lure, because about every lure out there will catch fish if you just take the time and learn how to use that particular lure. And you don't have to use it like everybody else. You can use it in a way that makes you catch fish. Try different ways. Don't be afraid to use a bait in a way that it's not meant to be fished. One of the biggest mistakes people make is they will bring multiple baits. I'm not talking about tournament fishermen. I'm talking about just your regular person learning how to fish. It can be overwhelming on trying to figure out what you need to use. And most of the time, everything that you've brought with you will work. You've just got to figure out how to use that particular bait in a way that lets you catch fish. So next time you go fishing, if you're going for bluegill and you're not using, say, night crawlers or red worms, and you're using an artificial bait, just pick something small and just use it, and use it in different ways, and figure out how that bait can catch you fish. Well, everybody, I believe that's about it for this morning. We had about 30 to 45 minutes to fish. I think we done pretty good for that time. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed it. I enjoyed the cool morning this morning. Thank you for watching. God bless.